What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stock. Today we're going to talk to you about the top 5 most heavily shorted stocks in the market as of right now. So I'm going to go over all the things that you need to know, but first make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off with stock number 5, that is Interactive Strength, tickers TRNR. It did go down a crazy 34.08% on Tuesday. Over this last 1 year, down 97.82%, and in 2024 it is down 90.61%. This is what they do, so you can always pause it and read through the company profile. But that's not necessarily why we are here, nor even looking at a lot of the metrics and stuff like that. It's because of the short interest. So 53.48% of the free float is being shorted. That works out to be 229.06 thousand shares overall are being shorted. Utilization is 100%. Then short score is 80.77%. So based on right here, the shares on loan, it does indicate only 6,000 shares is available to be shorted, but yet there's 229,000. So this is a very clear indication that there is a naked shorting happening with this company. So you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. So this is stock number 5. Moving on to stock number 4, that is Biomera Fusion. Over this last 1 year, it is down 86.7%. In 2024, it is down 66.6%. This stock is very popular among retail, so I'm sure a lot of people already do know what they do. But once again, you can always pause it and read through it. Which, on a side note, if you're looking for a lot of good compiled information such as press releases, SEC filings, fireside chats, or just generally want to know why a company is going up, down, sideways, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I do have a 7-day free trial for you guys. Link in the description below and also the comments. And just for full transparency, I have vetted all these companies to ensure that they haven't done any recent reverse stock splits, because that does tend to skew Ortex data. So if you don't see a stock on here that you think is heavily shorted, they might have done a recent reverse stock split, just on an FYI. But still, moving on from here, 63.64% of the free float is being shorted for Biomera Fusion. 12.38 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization 86.55, and then short score is 81.76. So this is very, very high. It's not the highest it's ever been. The highest it looks like it's been around 72 to 75%, give or take. And in the past, Biomera has really shown its ability to go up. So once again, something to definitely add to your watch list. Moving on to stock number 3, another very popular retail-driven stock, and that is SunPower Corporation, tickers SPWR. It did go up 5.6% on Tuesday. And just so you're aware, I'm filming this on Wednesday. The market's closed and all the fun jazz. But over this last 1 year, it is down 73.33% and 41.61% in 2024. This is what they do. But as of right now, 64.26% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 34.32 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization is 88.01%. Short score is 81.78. With the market closed, the cost to borrow doesn't really show up, but I'll give you a quick overview of what that is through IBKR, around 10.61%. And it does also show that 0 shares is available to be shorted for this company. So once again, something to kind of keep in mind. I will quickly go back over to Biomera Fusion just to give you guys a quick overview of IBKR. So around 65,000 is available at a average of about 11.39%. And Interactive is right here. So looks like IBKR is not loading anything right that. So a little bit more of a glitch. But moving on to stock number 2. So this Archa BioPharma, tickers ABIO. 3.73% in the green on Tuesday. It is up 58.67% in the last 1 year. So definitely doesn't meet the criteria of a normal squeeze stock. And in 2024, it is up 96.47%. This is what they do right here. And currently, it does show around 81.39% of the free float is being shorted. That works out to be 4.01 million shares. Utilization 98.04, and then short score is 84.17. And so when it comes to short score, the higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. And And just to give you an overview, so around 9,000 shares is available to be shorted. That's through IBKR at a average or a price of 81.01. So rather high stuff. On a side note, I don't bring up a lot of these key metrics, but at the very top right here, you guys can always look to see number of shares on loan, short interest DTC. There's a lot of other good metrics that you can kind of take a look at, but still, moving on to stock number 1, that is ticker GDHG, Golden Heaven Group. On Tuesday, did go down 4.65%. Over this last 1 year, down 96.32%. And in 2024, down 78.07%. This is what they do. So leisure facilities based out of China. And right now it does show 99.77% of the free floats being shorted. Utilization is 69.69, short score 74.49, and 1.73 million shares overall are being shorted. So this hits the criteria of what 2024 likes to squeeze: low float, based out of China, and heavily shorted. So something to kind of consider. 15.97% is that cost to borrow, and around 800,000 shares is available to be shorted. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. One thing as well to always take a look at, I know again I kind of overlooked it much of the time, but just take a look at the shares on loan to see if it is less than the shares being shorted, because that is a very clear indication of naked shorting. One stock I did want to bring up, and again, like I said, I always do rule out companies that have done recent reverse stock splits because it skews Ortex's data, but this stock might be number 1. I didn't really count it because I couldn't really figure out how logically it could be like this, but this is Smart for Life. So ticker is SMFL. So it does show 201.97% of the free floats being shorted, 164.79 thousand shares overall are being shorted. Like I said, they did do a reverse stock split, not recently, but I don't know. Again, I just wanted to bring this up. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day to see if this is valid or not. But yeah, nonetheless, let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Is there any other stocks that you feel is going to have a squeeze? And if so, why? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And one final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal, link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.